India is home to 1.4 billion people, and among these are fighters. Fighters carrying tradition older than the Roman Empire. Long before combat sports existed, this land has been making warriors, Kalaripayattu, Thangta, Kushti, martial traditions that predate written history. For over 5,000 years, the civilization has not just preserved the art of combat but has continued to create warriors. So why has India never produced a single UFC world champion? Only 3 Indian-born fighters have ever signed with the UFC. Here's what happened to each one of them. Bharat Khandare. His only UFC fight ended in a first-round submission loss. He never fought in the octagon again. Anshul Jubli, King of Lions, won his contract by knocking out Indonesia's Jaka Saragi. In his UFC debut, he was clearly ahead through 2 rounds, then faded. He's lost his last 2 fights inside the octagon. Pooja Tomar, the Cyclone, became the first Indian-born woman to sign with the UFC. She won her debut by split decision, though every media outlet at the ringside actually scored the fight for her opponent. She's lost 2 fights in a row since the most recent one in May. 3 fighters, 1 real win. Between them inside the octagon. 0 title shots, 0 champions. When did your MMA journey start and did your family support it?
MMA 2023 में शुरू किया, फैमिली वालों ने सपोर्ट नहीं किया, अभी भी मना करते, चोरी छुप के मैं फिर भी MMA करता हूँ।
मैंने MMA 2022 में स्टार्ट किया था। MMA के लिए फैमिली ज़्यादा सपोर्ट नहीं करती बिकॉज एक तो फीमेल हूँ, प्लस उसमें इंजरीज के चांसेस ज़्यादा होता है कि उसके बाद शादी कैसे होगी।
मैंने पहले रेसलिंग से स्टार्ट करा था, देन मैंने MMA स्विच करा था, तो मुझे बचपन से लड़ाई झगड़ों में शौक था। मेरी फैमिली ने सपोर्ट करा था। मैं स्कूल ड्रॉप आउट हूँ, मैंने स्कूल बीच में छोड़ दिया था, तब से मेरी फैमिली सपोर्ट करती है।
ऑलमोस्ट मेरे को 10 साल हो चुके हैं इस फील्ड में। फर्स्ट मेरा टाइकोंडो था, ब्लैक बेल्ट, किक बॉक्सिंग नेशनल चैंपियन, वुशु नेशनल चैंपियन, देन उसके बाद मैं आया हूँ MMA में। नहीं,
MMA मैंने 3 साल पहले स्टार्ट किया था। फैमिली ने सपोर्ट तो करा था, उन्हें इतना पता नहीं था इस लाइन के फील्ड के बारे में।
मार्शल आर्ट्स में मैं बचपन से था। मैंने रिसेंटली ही स्टार्ट किया MMA प्रोफेशनली। जब मैंने अपनी फैमिली को बताया था, दे वर लाइक नो, तो आप डेडिकेशन देख के सपोर्ट करते हैं।
The talent is real. It has always been real. The Northeast, Manipur, Nagaland, Mizoram, Arunachal, along with Uttarakhand, Haryana and Delhi, produces fighters in numbers that make no sense on paper. Federations officials say it themselves. Life has already made these fighters tougher than anything they'll face inside a cage. Take Santosh Yadav, a 2-time national MMA champion from a small village in Uttar Pradesh. His own mother didn't know that he was a fighter for 2 years. She found out only when he came home a national champion. Imagine being the best in the country at something and your own mother not knowing. So the fighters exist. The question is, what happens to them after that? Do you think India can produce a UFC champion? What's the single biggest thing holding that back?
पॉलिटिक्स बहुत होती है इस इंडिया में।
So अगर UFC चैंपियन ला सकता है, yes, I am the one in this lifetime. I am the best. और अगर कोई एक चीज़ रोक रही है तो वो है सपोर्ट और स्पॉन्सर, क्योंकि अगर आप एक एथलीट का कैंप देखोगे वो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव होता है। इंडिया में करप्शन बहुत है, पॉलिटिक्स बहुत है। अगर ये चीज़ क्लियर हो जाती है तो एक एथलीट ऑफ कोर्स निकल सकता है।
इंडिया से आ सकता है। इंडिया में पॉपुलेशन बहुत है, टैलेंट बहुत है, पीपल सपोर्ट बहुत ज़्यादा मिलता है, लेकिन इंडिया में जो प्रॉब्लम है वो क्या है कि जैसे कोई भी फाइटर एक लिमिट्स में रह जाता है। वो अगर उसको थोड़ा सा फेम मिलता है, पीपल सपोर्ट मिलता है, तो वो क्या है, वो बिल्कुल आसमान पे हो जाता है।
UFC चैंपियन आ सकता है, इजी है, बट यही है कि पॉलिटिक्स कि भाई आप किसी और क्लब में नहीं जाओगे, किसी और क्लब को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करोगे, आप वहाँ जाके कुछ नहीं सीखोगे।
इंडिया में सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहे बंदे। अंशु जुबली को देख लो, वो फाइट हारा तो उसको सारे ट्रोल कर रहे हैं, कोई सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा उसको। हार जीत तो लगी रहती है, जब आप बुरे टाइम में उसको सपोर्ट करोगे तभी तो आगे कुछ ग्रो कर पाएगा।
The first problem is political. Indian MMA doesn't have one national governing body. It has several, all claiming the same territory. MMA India, MMA SFI and many other. Each keeps its own fighter roster. Each accuses the other of fraud or incompetence. Rival federations are currently suing each other in High Court. A 2025 report on the state of Indian MMA describes the sport as mired in confusion with multiple federations battling for official recognition. The Indian Olympic Association hasn't recognized a single one of them. For the fighters, this isn't just paperwork problem. It's a career death sentence. Affiliate with one body and another blocks you from from its events. You can't build a record. You can't get scouted. You're trapped between organizations that were supposed to protect you. The second problem is infrastructure, and you don't need to take our word for it. Pooja Tomar, India's first and as of today still only female UFC fighter, doesn't even train in India. She trains at a gym in Bali because, in her own word, India still doesn't have the facilities at the level she needs to compete internationally. If your best fighter has to fly to Bali to train properly, the problem was never the fighter. And then there's the body. Elite MMA isn't just heart and technique, it's a science. A UFC contracted fighter has a nutritionist, a sports physiologist, and a recovery protocol. Look again at Anshul Jubli's UFC debut. Clearly ahead through 2 rounds and then visibly faded, then finished. That's not a skill gap, that's a conditioning gap. The kind that shows up when a fighter has trained hard but never had access to the science that builds a championship level engine. How much does it cost you per month to get a good training?
25 से 30 हजार मिनिमम।
10,000 तो मान लो।
15,
20K to 30K.
अराउंड 30K।
15 से 20 हजार आ जाता है।
20 to 30K.
But something is changing. In May 2025, the Olympic Council of Asia confirmed MMA's inclusion in the 2026 Aichi Nagoya Asian Games. In India, an Asian game medal means a government job, a state pension, and sponsorship worth crores. For the first time, a fighter from a small village doesn't have to choose between fighting and survival. At the 3rd Asian MMA Championship in China, India finished 7th out of 21 nations. 1 gold for Rekha Chaudhary and 4 bronze. At the Asian Youth Games in Bahrain, 17-year-old Shriya Saktam won silver. India's first ever female MMA medal at a continental multi-sports event, and Veer Bhadu took bronze the day before. These aren't just medals, they are proof that the system, even running at half strength, produces result. Even Pooja Tomar is trying to close the gap herself. She has said that she plans to open 2 or 3 MMA gyms in India this year, so the next fighter like her doesn't have to fly to Bali to train properly. And on open mats like this one, you see something else entirely. Software engineers, college students, kids who saw a UFC fight on YouTube and just showed up. MMA is spreading in India because of the honesty and the fact that you cannot fake your way through a round. This raw authenticity resonates with people. If everything goes well, where do you see yourself in MMA? Let's say 5 years from now.
तो UFC तो मैं पक्का जाऊंगी, चैंपियन तो बनूंगी।
I want to be a global star.
मेरे को तो 2-3 साल पहले हो चुके हैं, तो 4-5 साल में मैं अपने आप को, क्या लोग भी मेरे को अच्छे लेवल पे देखेंगे, UFC लेवल पे देखेंगे।
5 साल की जरूरत नहीं है, जल्दी इंटरनेशनल लेवल पे देखोगे, या फॉर श्योर।
India's future UFC champion is certainly training right now, probably without a nutritionist and probably without their family's full support. Whether they make it doesn't depend on their will to fight, as they have that in abundance. It depends on whether this country finally builds a system worthy of them.